Welcome to the second video of the first unit for the beginner introduction to microcontrollers. In this video, we are going to talk about the Arduino IDE. There are a lot of Arduino IDE specific functions, but in this case we will just discuss three functions which you will encounter quite often. These three functions are digital write, pin mode, and the delay. Digital write is a function which uses the pin value and a value of high or low to send power to the pin. Pin mode is to describe what kind of what kind of function you wanna give to your pin. If you wanna have your pin function as an input, output, or input pull-up. And the delay is quite self-explanatory, in which you delay the computer for a certain amount of time. And this time is described in milliseconds. Here to the right, we have a small example where we first of all begin with a preprocessor statement with #define, let bulletin, and then in this case we used the pin number 13. You can find the pin numbers by going to a blueprint of your Arduino and then look at the pin numbers and where you connected your pin to. Then you start the code with void setup, and in the void setup you first of all describe what kind of mode you want your pin to take on, and in this case we want to set pin 13, the let bulletin, to output as an output, and this is because we have in this example we have connected a LED light to the pin number 13, and we want to have the light blink on and off with a delay of 1 second, or in this case 1000 milliseconds. And then you put in a void loop digital write on high, in which case you put power on with a 5 volts, and then you delay the computer for 1 second, and then you turn it off, and you wait another second before you loop again and turn it on. So these were just three functions, and there's an Arduino reference page where all relevant functions will be explained in quite a lot of detail, and you can have a look at it yourself. Also, if you encounter any functions that you didn't know how to work, or you're just looking for a certain function and don't know what it's called. And here you have a small preview, but here is the website. If you want to, you can go there and have a look around. Then the Arduino library is another big part of the Arduino IDE software development program. And to include a library, you first open your Arduino IDE, then you go to the top left and select Sketch, then go under Include Library, and there, if it's you should already have a list of libraries pre-installed, but if you don't have them, you can always add a zip library. And in this case, for a small example, we have selected the last library, Wire. This is not for a specific reason, but just to show how it works. Once you click on the Wire and select the library, the Arduino IDE automatically types in this top line for you, which is #include, and then in brackets wire.h for library. And then you use the library specific functions such as wire.begin and other functions. You can also make your own library by coding them, and the library is just actually using a certain set of pre-written code to make your life easier and for you to not like rewrite every piece of single code. And this was already the second video of the first unit of the introduction to microcontrollers. In the next video, we will be discussing the peripherals of the chip. Thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you next time.